Hello Europe! Welcome to our review of the rehearsals for the first semifinal.
So, we don't really want to predict who's going to go through to the finals because honestly we're never right. We don't know. We have no better clue than you do how Europe's going to vote. It's millions of people. But we're just going to compare these rehearsals to how the songs were the last time we heard them. If we think that they've gotten worse, we're going to give it a thumbs down. And if we think they've gotten better in these rehearsals, we're going to give it a heart. So you can follow along with what we think. First up, we have Sweden. Interesting.
Yeah, I like it better than the mellow version. I mean, it's very similar to how it was in the Swedish national selection, but I feel like his vocals are not as off anymore, and I feel like the whole performance is just like slightly smoother.
I feel like it's pretty much exactly the same, but maybe the vocals, I don't know, it didn't sound that great to me personally, but it's really exactly the same. Honestly, if I could give a neutral, I'd give it a neutral.
Georgia! No starving children in the background. Yay!
Definitely an improvement. Don't hate watching it so much.
Yeah.
Australia.
There's, I mean, in the preview, there's just like the LED screens in the background. It's just showing close-ups of his face. I'm like, that's what you use the camera for, to show his face.
I never understand that.
You could have like unicorns or something on the LED. You could literally do anything, but you do his face.
It's like he's singing a breakup song to himself. No.
Albania.
Definitely a cool outfit and staging. I love her stage presence. She's always a great singer. And I like the backing stuff. It's very retro, very old school, like 30s kind of steampunk almost.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think she seemed a little stiff in the national selection video. She seems just really relaxed, really confident in her own ability and like in her song, and it really comes through.
Belgium.
Yeah, this was my favorite in the first semifinal when we just reviewed them based on like the preview videos that the country sent, whether it was a music video or a live performance. But I think they're trying to go for like she's in a white dress all alone on a big black stage. And she's like trying to give this like emotional, like vulnerable vibe. She looks really uncomfortable.
She does. She looks terrified. It feels very lonely on that stage. And it's just not filling up the space well at all. I don't know. It kind of falls flat for me.
Montenegro.
I just love him and I can't stop loving him when I watch him perform. I just think he's so much fun.
He's like, this is my stage now. What you gonna do about it? The song is still awful. I still don't like the song, but I love him, so.
Finland.
I love the staging. I think it's definitely one of the best stagings based on the preview videos. I love the sort of watery, sort of stormy thing going on in the background. I love that she's standing, like, if you look at a weather map, like a cyclone or something on a weather map, she's like standing in the middle of it. It's really cool. It's very similar to their national selection, but I think it's just a little bit better.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same, but with a storm around them, so it's very cool.
Azerbaijan.
This one's kind of a hot mess on stage. I had high hopes for this, but it's kind of fallen flat. I don't know what's going on. It's creepy, weird school vibes with a strange mask thing, and she just looks really, really intense in a bad way.
Yeah, strange can be good in Eurovision. It can definitely also be bad. I feel like in this situation it's bad. She looks very hostile. She looks like she's almost like gonna try to murder you, which is not a good thing. I also had high hopes for this one. She looks really cool in the music video. I was hoping she was just going to be really cool on stage. She looks kind of crazy.
Portugal.
Yeah, I think it's good. I mean, it's obviously a different singer in the rehearsals, so, you know, but what can you do? Like, it's very, very similar. It's basically identical to their national selection, but I do feel like this song really works on a bigger stage, even though it's a very sort of chill song, so I like it.
Yeah, I guess I was just distracted by the fact that they had a fill-in and I couldn't really get any new information about it, so I gave it a thumbs down. That's all.
Greece.
Really?
Yep.
I thought someone was singing really off. I hope they were just having an off day, and I think it was the lead singer. And I just wish there was more dancing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree with that. I also wish there was more dancing. The sort of offness with the vocals, I just assume they'll get that sorted by the time it comes to the semifinal. What I really liked was, what I was worried about beforehand was that she would not be able to fill up the stage, that she would not have enough of a personality and presence on stage, but I think she does. I think this is going to be great. But I do also wish that she was not in like a dress, that she was like dancing around, but can't have it all, I guess.
Poland.
They got rid of the strobe lights and stuff. I think the staging is very simple. Based on the preview, they're barely using the LED screens at all. This is such a dramatic song, I don't think it really works.
Yeah, I do agree with you. I just think that her singing sounds great, and they got the balance right with the music, and I like the violin player, I like her outfit. I do agree with you, though. I wish that they had used the LED screens more, because I feel like it's not going to be dynamic enough for the song.
Moldova.
It's kind of exactly like it was. I think it's kind of fun. I like their dancing around. It's not anything that exciting, and the singing isn't even that great. I don't know. It just didn't do anything for me with the staging.
Yeah, if there was like a middle option for us, I would probably have picked that.
Iceland.
I feel like this is one of those where it's accidentally funny. It's not intended to be, but the LED screens, I feel like it looks like there's toilet rolls falling from the sky.
Yeah, she's definitely going for some papery thing with her all-white outfit, too. I think it's cool with her cape. I think maybe it would be nice to have dancers on stage for this one, too, though. That's the only thing. But her singing does sound amazing. And
yeah, she sounds way better live than she does in the studio versions. She sounds a little bit strained in the studio version. In this, she really, like, it really comes through that she's a really good singer. Czech Republic.
Well, I'm glad she didn't choose to bring the naked people on stage with her. She just trapped them on the screen behind her. So that's weird. But I'm very much more comfortable with having just her on stage. Good choice with that.
Yeah, I still don't like this. No. But it is better than the music video that we had available to us when we reviewed the song, so.
It's Cyprus.
I think he's adorable. He looks like, there's always, every year, there's at least one person who just looks like they can't believe it, that they're gonna be performing in Eurovision. He's the one this year. He's like, he's so happy to be there, and I just love it. I just want to like pat him on the head and like keep him as a pet or something. He's adorable. I love him.
Yeah, I think the song actually has grown on me since the video, but the only thing, they have the dancers at the beginning. Again, I mean, this is a complaint overall, I guess, with a bunch of these songs, but I think he should have had more dancers. Like, you know, it's a very danceable song.
Armenia.
Amazing. I feel like they've changed the aesthetic a little bit from the video, but I love this too. It's black, creepy. They have the hands dancing around her face. Amazing. I love what they did with the sparkly lights in the background. Everything they're doing is just spot on.
I really, don't get it wrong with a thumbs down. It's just the music video was so good. I was like, they can't beat that. They can't like do it better than that live. And they didn't. It's still great. It's still amazing. I still love it. But the music video was so cool.
Slovenia.
It's basically exactly the same. Their national selection, I didn't like it, so I'm not going to like it now either. So
yeah, this one's really a neutral. Honestly, it's exactly the same.
Yeah.
I think his singing might be a little bit worse, so I gave it a negative.
This is my toilet break song. Latvia.
I like it a little better. It's like they did everything just a little bit more on acid. Like they're tripping on acid. Everything's green and pink and just crazy.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit less chaotic than their national selection. I mean, it is still crazy, but it's like I understand better what they're doing now. The sound quality is better, maybe. I don't know. But also, if you Google, like, try image Google like medieval devil or something, like in medieval tapestries and paintings and stuff, the devil was always depicted as like a goat, kind of. She looks like the devil in the Middle Ages.
Yeah, she is a medieval devil she-goat.
So that wraps it up. All the songs and semifinal one and what we think about them. What did you think about them? And also, thanks for watching, and we hope to see you next time.
Happy listening.